Alright guys, we're still prepping for Cleetus and Carr's Burnout Rivals. Today I'm going to install my steam port crossover kit that I got from Motion Raceworks. You'll see all that entails. We're going to install a catch can, or attempt to. I don't remember what else I did. You'll see. Alright y'all, I really appreciate you watching. You know what to do, I don't have to tell you. Wow, she is really heavy. In preparation for Cleetus and Carr's Burnout Rivals, this is an important piece. We never really did land on a name for it. I like Possum Box, but as I said before, we're going to haul some other stuff in it. There's my little brother Sean's boat I was talking to you about. He's working on. If y'all would like to see some videos on that, my dad's been taking a bunch of footage. As it stands, pretty much everything in the trailer works, but there are definitely some things we're gonna have to work on before we take it down. We've got a generator, that's good. I'd like to replace all of these with some LED spotlights. These fixtures work, and I just barely clear. But I'm gonna get some LED drop-ins for these. So 4-foot T8. And of course, you know, I'm gonna polish the inside of that. Got something sagging back here I'm not real sure about. So I've gotta work on that little bit. Just needs a little cleanup, a little work. All my junk, it just kind of got thrown in here as I was leaving Fester Proms. All right guys, this is my little brother Sean. He's my firefighter and a jack of all trades.
Take two, because he wasn't recording.
Because I wasn't recording, I'm an idiot. Oh man, thank you.
Listen all over that now.
Yeah, so it's got the big pipe on it. So guys, this is what I really want to pull the trailer with.
Clapped out shoebox.
I need me a clapped out cat eye. Just like this, except hey, I'd like it to be flat.
You know, all your race car fans will appreciate this.
Yeah.
I've got the custom mod done in the front here for when I go to the track. As you can see on my windshield there.
Yeah.
I've been going to the track to see, look here, watch this, check this out.
Oh yeah, for the airbox.
Quick disconnect.
And your turbo over here, or is it over here?
No, I moved it. So,
you got the
I moved it
passenger side.
Behind this.
You got the driver's side turbo mod.
I just put a PVC pipe in.
I tried to call this thing Goldfish when you first got it because it had water in the light right there, and I said we should name it Goldfish, but I don't. Did you ever name it? No. I don't know what to name it. It needs a name now.
Well, I've only had it 2 years, so.
It's a nice truck. He had a white dually that I liked a lot. Just got him some new Geo Landers. Those are not Continentals.
Yokohama's.
See my Continentals over there?
I did.
They look a little too grippy, don't they?
No.
We're gonna come get them pit bikes. Sean's got a pretty nasty little pit bike. Actually, Jordan's is better.
Jordan's is better. Mine's a kid's trail bike, but
still sick.
It sounds good.
You got pop on it?
Yeah, well, got the FMF.
Shoot pop.
I rode some wheelies yesterday. It's riding. It's ready to go.
So we're gonna take some pit bikes down with us.
You need to go and come over so we can do that fork swap.
Yeah, we're gonna do a fork swap on the KX.
KX 100 forks on the KLX.
Because we're big boys. And shh. He's coming. He's right there.
He's going downstairs. We're good. There's stairs right here. This ear.
Oh, you got an ear hair?
Dude, it's on my earlobe. Look how long that thing is.
Ooh-wee.
That's a good one.
Dude, I ripped one out the other day.
That hurt?
No, just go for it.
Nope, I shaved it.
Just go for it.
Shave your
pull it out.
Alright, I gotta go.
So, where are you going?
Loretta's drinking this filthy water.
It's okay, I know where she is. I can feel it.
We gotta do the purple Jeep build now.
Purple Jeep build. I don't know what he's talking about.
He bought a purple Jeep.
You did?
Yeah.
Let's go look at it. We got a new puddle. We're gonna go look at Jordan's Jeep. Dude, y'all have been rocking and rolling on old Danny here. Golly. Got the new quarter panel in it. Yes, sir.
Delicious.
It's okay, it's biodiesel.
The EPA just called.
Yeah, they did. It's funny because my buddy has Pikes Peak world record for diesel, and he runs on 100% biodiesel. No petroleum. Right? Yeah, Cummins Swap 49. Old Scott Birdsall. Y'all don't really understand what kind of work it goes into to put a quarter panel on, get everything lined up. Once it's been hit like this, I mean, they were twisting and contorting and
we'll put a picture
pushing
up
and
of
pulling.
just how far in this was.
It was bad. The banging y'all heard in the last video I put up was Jordan getting this sucker straightened out. He was going to town. And he just bought another project. As if he doesn't have enough already. Near and dear to my heart is a Jeep. I don't know what all this one's gonna get.
This is gonna be the ultimate budget build. Budget builder Jeep.
Budget builder Jeep. Keeping the 4-cylinder.
Definitely.
Maybe we put a little turbo on it to give it a little pep.
Don't think so.
No? Okay. Looks like a pretty straight little Jeep. He says it's gonna get a lift kit, some tires and wheels, and that'll be fun. It's in my plans at some point to do like a YJ, the generation before this. This is a TJ. Guys, this is Irving. If it wasn't for Irving, that car never would have made it to the show. How many times did you run back and forth that one day? Probably at least 8.
Yeah, it was about 8 times.
At least 8 times.
Yeah, I mean, this little lady was always trying to find out what we were doing too.
Always. Hey, that's the only reason they watch right there.
Oh, little lady? Yeah, I know. She's been hopping down in there.
Miss Loretta. Yeah, we appreciate Irving big time, man. It's, when you don't have to leave the shop to get parts, it's
Better yet, when
invaluable.
you got parts people that know what they're talking about. That's what's so helpful.
Yep.
This dude does.
He does not fit the typical AutoZone meme.
Nah. Hey, you're sitting on the bell. Yep. Dude's butt's been ringing the bell back there. The guy's working the back like, who the dump is up front?
Please ring bell for it. Fortunately, I put the heads on backwards because now I have a steam port kit, and rather than having to reach way back here to drill out these holes, they're in the front. Happy little mistake. Actually ended up saving me some time. I don't know how in the world I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna hold this with my legs. Not as easy as I thought it was gonna be. A lot of that's because my intake is in the way. I got them poked through. No big deal. I used a lot of grease on the drill bit to hold all the shavings, and I also had the vacuum up there, so all right there. I'm gonna get this assembled, put it together. Moments like these, I'm really grateful for these kinds of tools. Also very grateful I didn't have to drill the back ones out. That needs to turn a little bit. Well, I got all of the Motion Raceworks steam port crossover hooked up. So I put these heads on backwards, and I didn't know it until I had the engine all together and in the car. But it ended up working in my favor because I had to drill these out, and I would have had to drill those out.
Oh, that was all in the program.
Yeah,
You knew that was gonna happen.
did that on purpose. See, Forrest? Looks real nice. Looks real nice in there. So now I'm trying to figure out exactly where I want to mount all my nitrous solenoids. Maybe I can make a little plate right here to house my nitrous solenoids and my fuel solenoids. Probably what I ought to do. Just figuring out how to mount it. I'm gonna do the foggers right here in the elbow. If the solenoids are right there, 1, it'll look cool, and 2, I won't have to get super duper long hoses since we're not using the hard lines. I'm trying to figure out which orientation this thing would make the most sense, and I think right here it would make the most sense. Is that right, Loretta? I could get a 120. 120 go straight to it. Straight would work too.
Yep.
Have enough bend in it.
What you think?
She just want treats.
Said the word.
I'm just making sure that the drain is easily accessible. Yeah, and of course I could do a 90.
You better knock it off.
Guess what, Loretta? Come here. Yeah, come here.
She takes after her
good
dad way too
girl.
much.
Yes, she does. Oh, such a good girl. You're such a good girl that I'm gonna put you in this nice, comfy chair. You're gonna love it. Oh, such a good girl.
Now you get to lay down.
Now you get to chill in the chair. Your favorite.
I'd rather be with
Daddy, I wanna hang out with you. Where's a good girl? Can you lay right there? Good girl. See you in a little bit. Bye. Bye. Gotta hurry.
I'll see y'all.
All right, bye. Sorry. Should be all right. I like this. It's pointed right at the hole. I can get it like a 120, the perfect angle. It's a -12. I really kind of sort of need to take the valve cover off and put a baffle on the backside. According to Doug at Motion Raceworks, all you really need is a plate to stop the oil from squirting. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it's like that hole's pointed right at the push rod. And you got a whole lot of oil coming up through that push rod. Probably be wise to listen to Doug at Motion and baffle the backside of that. But I like that. I think that'll work. Just need to come up with a little bracket for it. No big thing. Tell you what, I could dang near just bend that one right there to fit. Oh yeah. I think that'll just about do it. It's almost there. I think that's what I'm gonna do, bolt it through right there. I do kind of like how it looks sticking up, because I'm goofy. If it don't fit, force it.
Precision.
Boom. Look at that. Would you look at there? Would you just look at it? Just look at it. Look at it. That's pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get me a piece of strap aluminum, have it bolted right there, and just go down to here. Just put me a piece of aluminum where it bends up. Ain't like anybody's paying me to fabricate this stuff, so if it works, it works. That's where it needs to go right there. Perfect. Guys, this band. Well, just like, I'll chop it up so it's missing a bunch of stuff.
We remix.
Just pack that up, and now I have to use it. Yep, just like that. I might do it like that, where it attaches here and just bolts to that. Because now it stands off and I don't have to cut anything.
If this car's mint, don't want to cut it up or anything.
It's so mint. I just want it to have a slight, like that.
Little whale tail.
A whale tail. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. Just a little twist this way.
Precision twister.
It's fine. Actually, that was perfect. What am I talking about?
Maybe more twist deeper in it.
That's what she's this way. Just like that. Money. Money, 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 money. How's that song go?
Money.
Not the one that's 7/8.
I don't know much about money.
Me neither. Just know it's always gone. Pink Floyd. That's in 7/8. Is it? No, 5/4.
Yeah.
It's in 5/4.
It's in two numbers that don't make sense together.
And for musicians like us who can't count, that's just too much trouble.
I think it is 7. I wonder if you're counting it. Yeah, 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is 7/8.
Right, dang.
Look at there. Wonder, are any of you guys musicians? Or, no? I don't know. Just like that. Need to mark where I need Clarence at first. Who is this guy Clarence, and why do you keep talking about him? I mean, it's a straight enough shot to the hole. See if you can get... Man, I mean, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all.
Shooting better than a stormtrooper.
Yeah. I'm kind of lost on the reference, but I'll take it. I'll take that as a compliment. Oh, shoot. Can you hand me that pen? Where'd I put it? Constantly hiding stuff from myself. I'll probably put it back where it's supposed to be.
What do you do?
It's either where it's supposed to be or it's lost. Oops. That's staying. Beautiful.
Not bad.
Sick. Look at that. It's just dripping blue paint everywhere. Do I have blue paint in my mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah, tastes like it. Staying. Got Smurf juice everywhere.
Oh.
There we go. Look, I'm in Milwaukee.
Question is, what drill bit are you going to use?
Probably this one. I'll use my drilling 2x4. When you see wood, you know you've gone far enough. Sick. Magic. Look at that. Need to find some nuts and some bolts. This is just like that car. It's a bucket of bolts.
And a random clutch alignment tool.
Yep, comes in clutch. Even better.
Dad jokes.
Even better. Look at that. Some tins. I love tins. It's because I don't lose my 10 millimeters. That's a lie. This one's in Cooper's backyard. Somewhere.
Probably in a turtle's belly by now.
Yeah, you're probably right. Dude, I can't believe how big the Bowser. I saw Bowser today. Bowser's a big, big boy. He is.
I like turtles.
I like turtles. The guy on the Facebook drift page who put the New Balance logo down the side of his Corvette, and in the front, in between the little, I don't have an absorber, which is made out of styrofoam, but he wrote, I like turtles. With a little kid. This looks like a nice piece of shit. He called the poop. I sneak little things into my edits all the time, and anytime somebody curses, I try to come up with something creative, little Easter eggs. In the Possum Goes Drag Racing video, Travis dropped the F-bomb, or the S-bomb, I don't remember. He said S. I replaced it with poop from that guy. That's why my videos don't come out like they should, because I spend time trying to be funny that nobody's ever gonna know about until I tell you. And on the Neil video, I downloaded A Day to Remember's top 10 breakdowns, and I took like a little clip of each one and dropped it in instead of the curse words. It's like, yeah, that's why this took.
What the? Oh!
It was. That's a big washer. That's a real big washer. Washer. Wash your hands. People are gonna be like, what the heck is the blue stuff on your catch can? I don't know.
It's custom.
Matches that metal blue. Sure does. Shall we do? This thing right here. Lifesaver. If you don't have a universal joint, you need to get you one. Wrong way. Ouch. Awesome. Look at that. How'd you get so good at fabricating?
Time deadlines.
I guarantee you it won't go anywhere.
Go straight from my house.
Somebody's a nice high
And it's installed. Good job, man.
That is not going anywhere. And it won't because I said it won't. How do you make something stay in place? You say it's not going anywhere. It's a proven scientific fact.
Or you ask where it's going. Nowhere.
That's it. Guys, do not do what I'm doing on your own vehicles. This is Possum, okay? Possum is a little special. Take the time and do it right. I don't have the time. I never want this to be a how-to channel, ever. I don't want you to do how I did it. I want you to do it much better. Definitely be more organized and clean than I am. I love having buckets of bolts. This one I want for the fiberglass. This one I want for the fiberglass. Ooh. Ooh, I got a special one. I love it when that happens. Nothing like recycling.
Getting serious now.
2 blue ones? I have 2 blue ones. Let's do 2. R.I.P. hood.
I don't know if it's ever going back on.
Maybe a sliver of it on each side. No. We just run that. Unless I cut a hole for the catch can. Which I could do. Be fine. Be alright. I don't reckon anybody will complain. There's an ugly bolt. You know what? That probably did come off a Possum. Possum had a very, very difficult life prior to my ownership of him. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I have not made it any easier. That's okay. That is okay. But if you're not wallering out at least 1 hole a day, you're doing it wrong. Never use the right size drill bit, just waller it out.
Self-tapper.
So I don't know if you can see this or not, but this is the bolt that came out of the steam port in the backside. Really doing some recycling here. Damn it. Oh boy. Now. Oh yeah. I wonder what the chances of me hitting this hole from the backside are. Probably pretty slim. I'm gonna do it anyway. Hey. I'm embarrassed at this. I don't think it's going anywhere. That's pretty dang solid. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd never lie to you.
Well, 2 out of 4 ain't bad. No,
I was only gonna do 3. So 2 out of 3 is even better. If you think about it that way, if I was planning on only doing 3 and I got 2 of them, you're talking about 50-50 versus 66%.
What timing is this song in?
6-9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. 6, 8 plus 1. Feels dumber for just saying what I said. Boys, don't call me an engineering genius, but don't not call me that either. -12 from there to there. No more puking oil all over the place. Woo! Woo! Boop. There we go. Trying to decide what type of line I want to do off the valve cover into the catch can. The push lock is nice, but it doesn't look very good. It's the only problem. I don't like the way that it looks. So if you go over here on this side, you can see my furrow line. This stuff. That's some Earls. Actually, that may not be Earls. I forget. It's one of the Holly brands. But I have this push lock fitting. It's easy to put together. It's not like there's any pressure. It's all just basically oily steam that comes out of the top side of the motor. Either way, catch can's mounted. Tomorrow, I need to drain the oil and start plumbing my oil cooler lines, figuring out exactly which direction I want to go if I want to do 2 oil coolers, which I want to do, but I just don't know that I have time to do it the way I want to do it. I want to use these coolers, same ones I used on the C7. Landon's like, what? What is it?
Insert coolers here.
Insert coolers
I figured
here.
some fancy editing stuff right there.
Yeah, fancy. So I built this C7 last year for Sunny. I used Improved Racing's MH520s, and I really, really like them. They're dual pass. They do a killer job of getting the oil temperatures down. One would totally be sufficient for this, but then I got one cooler off to the side, and I kind of like the symmetry. A little OCD anal about everything being symmetrical. I need to get bash bars figured out because I definitely can't run those coolers without bash bars. If I hit something and destroy a cooler, not cool. Not cool at all. But what's been in my head since I decided I wasn't putting a bumper on this car was mimicking the ZR1 front bumper, but with bash bars. And then having cooler here and a cooler here. It's just time. It's just time and money. Neither of which I have. Regardless, it will have an oil cooler on it before Burnout Rivals because I don't want to blow this motor up. Yep. That's a nitrous bottle. Sure is. Can't tell from my house. There's bound to be some people that are going to get butthurt about me doing this.
You're defacing her.
No, I didn't touch her face at all. I didn't deface her. I just debooked her. Look, looks just like a nitrous bottle. Just like it. You never know the difference. All right, maybe you would.
Just a little orange paint.
Yeah, I got some orange paint from Possum. I'll have to dab on there tomorrow once that's dry. Make it look like the NOS bottle. Well, fellas, we've been standing here for the better part of 15 or 20 minutes trying to figure out where to mount the solenoids, whether or not I can get by with just one solenoid. Sportsman fogger kit's designed to use 8 separate foggers, and it's got one for each bank. I don't really see any reason why I couldn't just use one if I'm coming off the line, splitting to each one. Because we're not doing a 400 shot, which is what a Sportsman would be capable of if you fully peeled it out. You're gonna shoot like 200 at the most. Regardless, I don't have a purge kit. And all the purge kit is a solenoid that goes to the atmosphere instead of inside your engine. So if I do one solenoid and then tee it off to each fogger, I can use the other solenoid to vent to the atmosphere. Up lady boogity. Psh, 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 psh. I don't know. I need somebody that knows what they're doing. And nobody answered. I'm looking at you, Bobby Ducote, and Brian Chuck Davis. Those are the only 2 nitrous guys I can think of off the top of my head. I think I'm gonna call it a night here. Go edit this video so you guys can watch it. We got a little bit less than a week before we leave for Cleetus and Cars. Got a lot to do. Wow, she is really heavy. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good mess. I really appreciate it. Helps us out a whole bunch. We'll see you on the next one.